It's daytime! Ooh. I'm Buster the Fox, and welcome to another episode here on the island. Today, I wanted to start trying something a little bit different. Usually when I record Minecraft videos, I just go into it and do whatever I feel like doing, and once I have maybe about 30 minutes of footage recorded, I'll just end it right there. But this time, I actually want to try coming up with a plan first, and then going from there. The reason for that is, I notice that a lot of the time, I'll lose focus and kind of forget what I was going to do, and it causes me to spend extra time doing things that I really don't think I need to spend that much time on sometimes. So doing this is going to help me make better episodes for everyone watching at home, and I'm sure it's going to cause a noticeable boost in quality for my episodes from now on. Anyway, on screen now, you should be seeing an overlay of what today's plans are. But before all of that, I know I have a few profits here at the newly redesigned shop, so let's head inside and check out what we've got. Yes, surprisingly, somebody actually bought a fishing rod from us. I have no idea who that could be, but okay. Also, I seem to have some mail. Let's see. 3 golden nuggets. Well, okay. Thank you very much. Alright everyone, it's been a couple of days since the last clip, and in that time I've been working in my creative world on this little thing. So as you saw in the plan at the start of the episode, we're going to be building a minigame in the island wharf. Right now, this is a prototype. It's mostly finished right now, except for the redstone, which is going to be going under here. But yeah, it's a prototype. It technically doesn't work right now. I guess it sort of does. I've been testing it little by little as I go on. But anyway, this game is a recreation of a real-life board game called Hungry Hungry Hippos. Basically, in the game, you get a bunch of little balls inside of an arena, and then 2 to 4 players have to try and eat all the balls using little hippo pieces, and then whoever has the most balls at the end is the winner. So obviously, there aren't any hippo mobs in Minecraft. At least not yet. If there's polar bears, who knows, hippos might be in the future update. But anyway, to recreate the game in Minecraft, we're going to be using a new feature implemented in 1.10 that allows fishing rods to hook onto item entities. So for example, if I throw this item right here, and then do this, I can hook it with a fishing rod, and then if I get it just right, I can pull it towards me. So there you go, you saw it went, and I believe it went into the hoppers, so it'll go down here, and there it is. So yeah, when I do that, the item slides along the ice, and then it'll go into the hoppers right here. And I'm going to be using these to keep score. Also, these slabs are here to prevent the item from going into the player's inventory. It doesn't seem to be working too terribly well because it's kind of hard to do, but prototype, I'm going to fix it. So let me go over the basics of how this thing works really quickly. First of all, because of the game it's based on, I'm lovingly calling this Starving Rhinos. It's rather on the nose, but I find it funny, so who cares? So to start the game, both players are going to have to hit a button on each side, and that's going to signal that they're ready, and then down here, a redstone clock is going to fire after both players have hit the button to start the game. And then this little redstone clock is going to start firing items out of these droppers. There's just going to be a bunch of items, like different items, ones that aren't going to stack with each other. And that's going to be, you know, the little balls that the players have to get. And then they have to use the fishing rods to pull them into the hoppers. They play through the game. They have to play until there aren't any more items on the board. So that's the end game condition, once there's nothing left on the board. And after the game is done, players will count their score, hit the reset switch, which I haven't made yet, but it'll send the items from the hoppers. It's going to lock them here somewhere, probably in a chest. And then it'll send them up the dropper elevator here into the hopper chain. And I have the same thing on both sides, and then just send them right back into the droppers to reset the game for the next match. So, yeah, it's a pretty basic idea. It shouldn't be too hard to wire up a working system to make it work. It's just going to need a good few timing circuits, I guess, to make sure everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and so forth. That being said, I still need to do the redstone. As you can see, it's an empty expanse down here. And honestly, that's the hard part. So I'm going to get cracking with that, and I'll meet you afterwards to show you what I came up with. Alright, so I was just taking a break from building the mini game, and I checked my stock in the store, noticed we were low on quartz, so I came over here to do some mining, and look what I find. Someone's rolled out a red carpet. Queen welcome, others not. Ooh, no. You rolled out a red carpet as if you want everybody to find this place? No, this is my personal quartz mine, darling. It's simply elegance. We can't be having just anyone coming in here. I'll have to remove that sign and replace it. But this time, we'll have to make it extra strict. Remember, this is Buster's personal quartz mine. Nope, nope, I have to capitalize it. Simply elegant. Well, that's all I could fit on the sign, but, you know, whatever. That's fine. Stay out of my mind. Or don't, I guess. I tell you what, these islanders are true hooligans. Harumph! Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Starving Rhinos is making very slow progress. I've got a much better idea now of what I want to make it work with. You know, what I want to do to make it actually work. But I'm starting to get a little bit tired of it. Plus, it's starting to really delay my ability to get this episode out for you guys. So I think we'll consider that a I can't talk. I think we'll consider that a long-term project and save it for another episode. For now, meanwhile, I want to show you guys that I have started selling coal blocks instead of just coal ore. I have to charge a lot for this. You know, because it takes a lot of coal ore to make just one stack of coal blocks. I see now why it took Joker so long to build his coal tunnel. Anyway, let's see. Ooh! This makes me sad. This makes me very sad that it's already sold so much. Oh, this took me a long time to gather. I'm gonna have to get more. Speaking of getting more, let's see. Make sure we have enough of... Ooh, we need some more of that. It's, yeah, that's a stack per diamond. I think we're still good on end stone. 2 stacks, yeah. I do need to get more flybows, though. I only have 1 left of these. And of course, nobody really buys the ultimate rods. But anyway, get down there. Anyway, over this away. Whoa. Come on, server. Server lag. Over this way in the community... Ooh, ignore the zombie underground. He's been lurking around. Over here in the community farm surplus area, there are some sponges. Not very many, but there are some sponges. Right here, they left them specifically for me. Or, well, I don't know if they're supposed to be for me specifically, but I was talking to some of the other members of the island at one point on Discord, wondering where they were, you know, the sponges on the server. And, I've changed my mind. I don't want to build anything underwater. I had that idea earlier, but it was going to include lots of redstone, and as we may or may not know, redstone and water do not mesh very well, so I kind of gave up on that idea. That was a terrible idea. Anyway, we're going to dial it back on that one today, too. Instead, I figure, you know, I've been thinking, here I am, on a multiplayer server, and, I have yet to do any pranks. I think we need to remedy that. For our first prank of the day, I was thinking we would build a little something for Goosey, but, I've been wandering around here in the nether bits for a good while now, and, embarrassingly, I can't actually find the portal to her base. I might have to ask around on this one, which is strange because I swear I've been there before. Well, I found it, and I know this is the place because this is where I left my Buster's Doorbuster Blowout Bargains book. Indeed. Anyway, let's go and find Goosey's new tower that she's been building. It's a little ways away from here, I think. There's a nice little path, though. Alright, so this is Goosey's new tower area. If you haven't seen Goosey's Tower, I encourage you to look at her newest episode where she builds a little bit more of this. She's been working on this on a few different episodes now. It's been an ongoing project, but anyway, as you can see from my inventory, I have a little bit of supplies. Now, I recently was told that Goosey is getting a new kitty cat, but she needs a litter box first. So you know what? I think we're going to give Goosey a litter box. Let's go ahead and build Goosey a giant litter box right here where it's nice and easy for her to find. It should be really nice. She'll enjoy me for doing this, right? You know, she needs a litter box. Let's build her a litter box. And you know what? I think we're going to do that in a third-person time-lapse. So here it is, Goosey's new litter box. Yep, we built her a giant litter box. It's not the most special design for a litter box I could have made. I just, you know, made a nice little wooden trough and then put a bunch of sand in it. I figured I should also light it up, you know, so there aren't any creepers spawning on here and blowing up Goosey when she comes up here to check it out. But anyway, I wrote her a little book down here. Let's see what it says. Congratulations. Dear Goosey, congratulations on the new cat. In honor of this momentous occasion, I thought I should get you a gift of some sort. They had a lot of different litter box sizes, and I wasn't sure what size kitty you were getting, so I went with the Clifford the Big Red Cat box size. I hope it isn't too small. The shop had a no returns policy. Can't imagine why. Oh well. Love, Buster the Fox. So I hope you will enjoy this, Goosey. It didn't take me too long to put this together. I hope she has a decent axe so she can take this down. I'll make sure to shoot her a message in Discord letting her know that she has something special waiting for her. Oh, I shouldn't break grass around here. I forget that other people actually use this horrible stuff as decoration and stuff. I don't think Goosey is using it as decor, but, you know. I hate this stuff. Anyway, let's move on to a new prank, because that's not all that we want to do today. Oh no, there's plenty of time for even more prankage. So, next on our list of victims is good old Dagda, so we're heading over to his base through his amazing light-up Technicolor tunnel. His amazing Technicolor tunnel. It doesn't seem to have any kind of minecart system or anything yet, so we're just going to run all the way down there. I hope it's not too long. I'm almost out of food, guys. I'm sure it's not too much further. Oh, are we here? Oh, thank God. Oh, boats. Boat. Ice. We're supposed to be using boats? OMG, guys. Dagda has a TARDIS. Anyway, this is Dagda's base. We finally made it here. Yeah, he does have an insanely long nether tunnel. But it wasn't actually so bad. I didn't actually run out of food. Anyway, this. Oh my goodness. I have to shoot that creeper, and that other creeper, and that skeleton. Because Dagda has not lit up. Dagda, bro, throw me a line. I will light this place up for you all pretty. I will use leaves and jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, and it will be great. Alright, so I need to be careful. In fact, I'm going to go find a bed, which there's one over there somewhere. But anyway, this guy, Dagda, he's a vampire. And, so, what what about vampires? Let's see. What is associated with vampires? Bats. Yeah, like a vampire bat. Is that a trap horse? No. Okay. Vampire bats, sure. Uh, so bats. Who does he hang out with all the time? Mr. Joker? Yeah, Joker. What is the Joker known for? He fights the Batman. Wait. Bat? Batman? Joker? I think I have just the thing for Dagda. So, here it is. It's glorious, isn't it? Oh, but there is a funny story about this. Uh, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the Batman logo. So, like I was saying in the last clip, I already, justified it. That's the reason. Dagda's, I'm trying to jump on here. Dagda's the bat, the vampire bat. Mr. Joker is the Joker. And, I don't know, I just connected the two, and thought it would be funny to make a Batman logo. And, yeah, funny story about this. I followed an online tutorial. Like, I just want to put into perspective how crazy huge this is. I kind of feel bad that I only spent like a few minutes on Goosey's prank, because this turned out to be extremely massive. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's huge. Clearly this was meant to be built in creative mode. I followed an online tutorial, I found a YouTube video, and I didn't consider to see how big it was going to be before I started. Oh, and by the time I had realized what I had gotten myself into, I had already built the outline like up to the top. So I was like, okay, well, I've already put in all this work. I can't just tear it down, right? So this was on Sunday night. No, it was on Sunday morning, my bad. Like Saturday night, Sunday morning. Well, Sunday morning, what am I talking about? And so I had to leave for church that morning, but I thought I'll have plenty of time. It was like 4 a.m. when I started on this thing, and I have to be there at 7:30. Oh my gosh, this story just gets out of control like crazy. I'll keep going though. So I'm working on this thing, and it's taken way longer than I expected, right? Like, so I brought like 5 stacks of yellow and 5 stacks of black wool. This is made out of wool, by the way. And I I ran out of wool, obviously. I took a trip back to the wool farm. I got a whole bunch of more yellow and all of what was left of the black. Like, all of it. Literally all of the black wool that was there. I'm going to have to AFK there for a while to get that back for everybody who wants to use wool. But it turns out I was only able to finish up to about the halfway point there. So it wasn't finished. I ran out of time. I had to leave. And I told Dagda on Discord, hey, I'm working on a prank at your place, so hopefully you're not, wanting to record or go on the island at all for like the next couple days or so I can finish this thing. And he's like, well, I'm streaming in a couple of hours. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But then, to the rescue, AFK Falcon swoops in. He sees the message, and he says, oh, I can finish it for you. He came here, and he saw this, and he was like, oh yeah, I can finish that. So he went, and he got all the wool. I don't know where he got it from still, but he got the wool, and he came and he was finishing it. Dagda starts streaming as he's still finishing it. So Dagda comes on. AFK Falcon's like, no, you can't come over here yet. And he's like, dude, it's time for me to stream. I gotta stream. So Dagda's over there working with his villagers. Like, well, okay, is it almost done? I'll just work with the villagers for a moment. And so Falcon is over here trying to finish this Batman logo for me. Oh man, and while he's streaming, he's like, okay, you know what? I've run out of things to do over here. Can I go over there now? And, like, just in the nick of time, Falcon finishes this thing for me. So huge props to Falcon. Thank you so much, man. I couldn't have done it without you. I completely underestimated this project. If I had known how big this one was, I probably would have tried to find a different tutorial or something. Because this is huge. I mean, it looks amazing. I'll give it that. This is amaze balls right here. But it's not as small as I would have liked to have built it. Oh, so yeah. Immediately after that, of course, Dagda came by and he saw it and his reaction was priceless. I don't know if he's going to try and upload his reaction because it was in a stream and he doesn't do stream VODs on YouTube at the moment. So I don't know what he's going to do with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll link you to the VOD of the stream that he did where you can see his reaction. So hopefully those stay around. It's on Beam, so I don't know what Beam does with VODs. Anyway, that was massive. I'm gonna get out of here. I need to get some more steak even. I'm running out of food. I was gonna leave a book on there, but since he already saw it, you know, there's no need for that. Let's head back, and we're gonna work on something else now. And I just have to say, this is much better than walking. So as y'all have seen earlier in the episode, we are very low on coal resources here. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a mining session here. We're going to do a mining time-lapse of some sort. I think I might try to do some sort of a little time-lapse chat though. I've never done something like that before, but who knows, maybe it'll be fun. So here we go. So indeed, I did decide to do the little time-lapse chat. You may notice, though, that my voice sounds quite a bit different in this clip. That's because I'm using my new microphone, which is a Blue Yeti. It's I got it recently. I've been using the old webcam microphone though for the rest of the episode because I already had part of it recorded before I got the microphone, and I thought it would sound jarring if I switched over to the new one in the middle of the episode, so I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Does it sound jarring to you guys? You know, me suddenly having the new microphone. So yeah, it's a pretty decent microphone. It's a great starter microphone for sure. It's definitely better than what I had. It seems to pick up a slight hissing sound, and actually I think that's the sound of my computer down on the ground, so it's a pretty good microphone, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, that's good. I also have a brand new pair of headphones which I got just on a whim. I found a $60 pair of iHome head over-ear noise-canceling headphones for $60, but they were on sale for $30, so 50% off. And then I got my employee discount because I found it at work. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But enough about that. It doesn't really matter. Let's, get back onto the server because this time lapse is just about over. Yes, I'm watching it on the other screen. Haha. So here we are back at base with all of our spoils. You can see all of the coal, redstone, lapis, and diamonds, and then in here I have all the stuff I was smelting. In my inventory, it's the spoils. The spoils, I don't remember if I put anything away. I don't think I did. Out here I put one of my little garbage disposals. I've mentioned before that these last 4 overflow chests keep on getting full, and then I have to deal with them so stuff doesn't go in the hoppers. But yeah, I just put this here so that every now and then I can take stuff out and, do a little bit of broom cleaning. Anyway, I'm going to go up here because I normally would be chopping down all of this coal down there, but there's a cactus right there. I don't want to be losing any coal, so I've chopped up a little spot right here. So we're just going to go up this way. Ooh, let's take that off. Make things a little easier for me. But anyway, that's about all the time I have for this episode. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.